Listen. Yeah. Yes, Lord. Oh. Get that out of there.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you? So we got our friend here, Randy. Hey, girl.
I know Randy. I love. Do you live for how I did this bull?
Baby, I knew nothing about all of this, but I'm happy to see her because, you know, I've been standing her these last few seasons.
I
The
mean, just to
ridiculousness.
be clear, Matty likes to do the nonsense because I'm a cartoon head, but also there's a little
Baby, let me bring
special
out my
guest on the
integrity. Hold
couch
on.
with us. There's a special guest on the couch with us.
You on the
right
couch
now.
today?
Yeah, we're on the couch today. I've rearranged my furniture when I'm
Word.
not filming, and so we're able to sit here today. And Nina's going to be on the couch with me because she wants her attention right now.
Well, hey,
Mamu's
girl.
in his bed as we speak. See, she
Shout
had
out to Mamu.
this is
Mamu
this
know
is
what's
the
up.
father's life. Everybody, hold on. Oh, I forgot. I'm in the circle. I'm not in the square. There she go. There she go. Can you let me be, please? Y'all gonna find out. This is girl cats. I'm learning. Boy cats will mind their business and go about their way. Girl cats are very clingy. So
So let me get a boy cat, is what you're saying.
she get you a boy cat, Dooley. She's gonna be a lover, but she's gonna be a bossy lover. Mamu is so easygoing and all
I
that.
can't get through.
Very much that. All right, Mina, thanks for being here today, baby girl. Can I get back to the show? Please. Thank you. Okay. Listen. I gotta take these headphones out because Mother Beyonce drops finally a visual, and it has gotten me back to Cowboy Carter. I had to listen to the album again today because I was like,
Mother dropped the visual?
I want you to go on mute and watch that, and I need to see this face. I'm going to send it. It's for Bodyguard, but it's for, but it's also like for Halloween, and she kind of trolls a little bit, and that's what I need because it's actually. I'm still gagging because I watched it. I said, she really just trolled us, but she did it in the best way possible because she said, and at the end it says vote.
Okay, can y'all please?
She said, oh, you want something from me? Okay, how about you go vote? But no, I'm sitting into Dooley right now because my group has been talking about it today because I was like, this lady is crazy.
I did, baby.
I love her.
The box today. I knew nothing about
She did a whole Pamela Anderson Halloween like dun Baywatch barbed wire bit, and then did Pamela Anderson at the Music Video Awards, but it says no visual awards.
All right, let's see what this is.
Go ahead, get yourself on mute so we don't have Beyonce's team come for us, even though I paid my dues for the concerts and all that jazz.
She was stunning.
That part. Sickening, if you will. Listen, right now we are here today. This is the I want to call it the Rant Pack break room, and we're going to utilize these in situations where it seems like a lot is going on and a conversations to be had to get our mind off of a lot going on in the world. And if you can't tell by Mr. Marsh's expression here, it is election day in the United States, and Hill Dog is not on the ticket, but Kamala, you know, is on the ticket. Maya Rudolph, you will forever be an icon. So we're here today to not talk about it right now. We're going to have a couple of hours, if you will, not too many, but a couple hours of conversation. If you are a Mario Party Jamboree player, as soon as this live ends, I'm turning that sucker on, and we're going to play till the day is dawn. I know C. Diggy wants his lick back with Peace to Mateo, but it is what it is. But today we're going to talk about a whole bunch of
let me pause this. Is Peace still wearing y'all out?
He had one game and we ain't got it back yet. We just want it back.
Peace is still wearing the girls out.
No, he got the one. I just wanted the two. That's the problem. We need the two again because we're still on the one, and that's where. And Chris was like, "Man, what's the tea?" And I'm like, "Well, you never ready when these people ready." And then when I'm hitting them up, everybody else is gone. So I'm like, we can do it tonight. Hold on, let me hit up C Diggy right now.
This is a cute little visualizer moment. This is cute.
Isn't it gorgine? I was like, now Beyonce, them puppies was up. I said, all right, girl. Hold on. Mateo says he can play today. Because when I tell you, me and Chris be playing, that'd be our main conversation. He's like, I need to have that run. I need that look back. I'm like, I know. Because he ate us up with 7-something stars that day. Never again will I ever not steal from you, my friend. I am learning this, but yeah. Again, fun conversation today. Light tease. We're here to talk about anything and everything. Mina, don't mess with Mamu. He's asleep. Let him be. Dooley, tell people social medias and let them know.
That was really good timing. I just finished Beyonce. Social medias, linktree.com/Dooley__noted is all there.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Dooley. All mine is in the Linktree link in the About section. Reactions on Patreon. Speaking of which, I did see Dragula. I will have that posted for y'all later on my Patreon.
So we're meeting tomorrow to talk about her. We're not going to talk about her today.
No, we're not talking about her today.
Okay. I took tomorrow off of work for mental health reasons. I said either I'm going to have to process us doing a thing or I'm going to have to process the fact that we touched the hot stove again. So I will not be at work tomorrow. So I will be available to chat about whatever you want to chat about, Fred.
I'm gonna keep, you know me, I'm like a pot, just want to just burst. But no, I will hold it in. I was happy with the results. I will say that on both ends of the coin. But for me, I'm also glad that somebody finally got read like they should have been after they came for my baby. And I didn't appreciate that. My baby said, all right, here I am. I said, all right. This is what I've been waiting on. So I said, okay, I was good on that. But I also want to say one thing that's not going to give nothing away. There is something going on where these confessionals are not matching the energy of what I am seeing on the show. And it's pissing me off a tad bit. And the girls get in each other's faces and they do this weird shit where it's like, I'm not doing this to you. But then we get over here into the confessional and it's Mad Dog MD 2020. I'm confused, Dooley, when it comes to that kind of shit, because I was like, huh, like what do you mean, what are you talking about? Like, you're in her field. Well, I never said, and I'm not doing all that. But in the confessional, you know what, she's really not doing what I think. And I personally think two people in particular have peeved me a tad bit, and I'm not really here for them anymore like I used to be. But yeah, and it's so obvious what they're doing. It's getting annoying. But yes, I was happy with the results and somebody opening their mouth and saying, I was like, oh yes, get her. Because she said something that was a lie, and that we're not going to stand for. So I was here for it. But yes, I will end that right now. I'm gonna let Dooley enjoy that experience. The episode is monochromatic, and Violet Chachki is a guest judge.
I saw it. I saw the episode.
Oh, you did? Okay, good. Why I'm over here acting like Dooley hasn't seen it yet, and I'm trying to be late. Oh, okay. That's why Dooley nodded and agreed for the most part, because you know exactly what I was talking about. Boop, boop.
Exactly. Baby, I was right there with you. I said, That's what
I was like, keep hitting her. That's why I kept saying it too, because I'm like, not you gave her 3 reasons to actually go ahead. No 13, 3 reasons. I was like, oh, and oop. I said, please check.
Come on, Lisa. Lisa said she voted in 20 minutes. Shout out.
Come on, in and out in 20 minutes to vote in St. Louis City. Let's go. Congratulations, Lisa. We're proud of you for voting today. And again, I'm not telling you who to vote for. We're not telling you
just go vote.
Who to vote for, but we are telling you to get out there.
Maybe I voted 2 weeks ago. And after your story about the mailboxes, I took my ballot and I dropped it next door to New York bankruptcy court because I knew they would not be playing with the ballot boxes over by the bankruptcy court. Girl, try me. My vote's getting counted.
I cannot. I
said, baby, this is the post office. This is right. She said, yeah, go ahead, Bobby, right there. I said, thank you, girl, and kept it right pushing.
Listen, I got my vote in last week for myself. And to be honest, it's so funny you meant the mailbox because it is still broken.
Oh my God.
I went to go get it today. And as I pulled the door open, the door comes with me. And I'm like, you still haven't fixed it. And so I am still working on that. And I'm really annoyed. So yeah, so that's still an issue for me today. Liam Brits for Harris. Well, now Dooley, we got spammed a little bit the other day.
Really?
With, some supporters of an individual.
For real?
Yes.
Linktree.com/Dooley _noted.
And then
y'all can get it.
And then 2, there was some young I'm gonna assume bent wristed __. It was giving me. I know I like to put it in my mouth, in my mother touching mouth, but I'm not gonna say it right now. And they were just saying gay the entire time, and you would be so proud of me for it because instead of me going, I was like, yes.
Baby, I won't chase down a chair to argue with you, but if you want to come in the comments, baby, I'm well read and I have the degrees to prove it. I'll have the conversation. And I don't think you want it though.
I've just gotten to that point where I realized that you really couldn't touch me if you wanted to. So you can say whatever you want to say. I know what these do, and I'm good on that. So
play with me.
I'm good on that. Dooley has the energy for it. I've lost it. I'm namaste. I'm a new bottom today. I I come in peace until I'm not. That's where we're going with this. Yeah, Felicia, we had a good time yesterday. It was fun. But even today, people were asking me about Agatha all along. I don't know if you finished the series. You liked it?
It was, all in all, it was great. The best episode was Lilia's episode. The finale was the finale was okay. It was all right.
Towers Reverse.
The episode
beautiful. Best episode needs to be submitted for nomination.
Somebody's award.
I think they can include Patty. They can include what is it? Shahir. Yeah, they can include her in that episode too, because it was kind of all around that going on. Honestly, to be fair, the part 1 I would say for the finale. Personally, I think that that for Shahir, that would be her episode. I would nominate her for, because that bond breaking. That was beautiful. I was like, oh, yes, Jen, please eat this up. It was you, bitch. It was you. I was gagged. I was like, oh my God, of course it was Agatha, but all along.
I was going to say, they hit that very well. They hit that very well. I don't want to spoil it for the girls that haven't seen it, but it was Agatha all along, girl.
I think they didn't need that last episode, or they could have put that in a different order of events versus the way it went down and the way that narrative struck.
I'm gonna give you the tea. It was Marvel. They changed it. Okay, so me and one of my 3 a.m. YouTube hoes. Girl, she be on Mars learning about stuff that don't nobody else care about.
Right.
But my understanding is that there was a little bit of a different ending. Also noticed that there wasn't an after credit, a post credits.
Yeah.
And all the other shows have them. But it is my understanding that in the flashback episode, when you get to meet Nicholas and watch them, that whole thing, you were also supposed to get more narrative around the relationship between Agatha and Death. And so it begs the question: if Agatha is Nicholas Scratch's mother, who is the father?
Right. I wonder that.
They were going to play around with that a little bit more, but they snipped it up just to make things neat, and that's what we got. But there was more footage they took out.
you know, that's kind of what happens sometimes, I think, with series, especially with Marvel, is how they try to wrap up so much context and also make way for what is next at the same time. They always, it's not like Ryan Murphy, to where I find most of the things I've seen ridiculous for that
I roll my
matter.
eyes.
You know what I mean? Like, he's kind of ridiculous with his approach when it comes to like the narrative direction, and all of a sudden everything's super gay, but it's not just super gay, it's also very white and gay. And then the one black in there, it's you know, just throw him in there. Or throw a little Latino in there, you know, or like Tammy Roman said, Latin.
But they gotta be light skinned.
Gotta be light skinned. Or just very like, what is going on over here? Or extremely non-attractive to the point where it's like, okay, what's going on, fella? Like, what are you trying to do today? Okay, see, Dick, peace to Mateo, are you there? Because see, Diggy said, sure, was gonna say I'm free tonight. Dun dun dun. I'm telling you, Dooley, get your jamboree on. I don't know if I got send you some for Christmas food. Get your jamboree, friend. Because
every week I keep telling you that I'm gonna find my Switch. It's around the house. I have not picked it up in a year. I need to find my Switch.
this new one, friend, with pro rules. Oh, we be having a blast. Like, you can steal stars from folks when you do the battle spaces now. Like, oh, it's nasty work. Like, nasty work. I'm now on the hard level CPU, y'all, because that normal was wearing me out for the first couple games, but now I'm on hard. I want to get to master, but I was told, get ready because you're never gonna win. But yeah, the AI is hard in that game, I'm not gonna lie. And some of the mini games, I'll say Luigi's little mini mode, that last level where you have to memorize how the girl, I'd be over here like, what the fuck is going on in this good Sunday? But yeah, it's been gathering the girls. I'm currently A rank for the ranking. I'm trying to get to S tier because there's actually a ranking system now, and you can do on a competitive level, which I love. I'm like, thank you, Mario Party, because people online like to play like that, and that's where the pro rules come in. You get your choice of items beforehand. Very, very nasty, very good, but they only give you a limited selection, so you have to like pick wisely. And for me, my advice, choose based on the stage you're going to, everybody, because not every item they give you is really going to work for each stage in hand. Also, some of the stages have golden tubes available. Go ahead and get you that shopping cell phone. If you know that golden tube is available, get that shopping cell phone, get that 25 real quick, get your golden tube. You only get, that's the thing with pro rules, Dooley. The shops only have 2 of each item. That's it. The whole game.
Once they're gone, they're gone.
Exactly. So
I appreciate that.
You got to be smart, and you have to strategize. And that's what Chris be like, Matt, we only can play pro rules. Please, we cannot do this the other way, because he loves how we have to go in. And then the thing is, lucky spaces, you only get 2 options. You get either 10 coins or you get a double dice. So you're like, oh, okay, I can plan this. I can land on some lucky spots, rack my money up, or get me some double dice so I can move across the board. Bitch, you have to play this game. So I have to give Mario Party some credit here, because there's also 9 other modes you can go do in the game that are also online worthy. It's ridiculous. Like the Koopa-thon is where you play a game where it's like a rush roulette and everyone's playing at the same time as you. So you can hurt people while they're doing these other mini challenges that you all have to eventually get to. It's crazy. And then there's this Bowser mode where you're fighting Bowser the entire time and you're trying to survive the board and get to him. A lot. It's a lot to do. There's a motion control paratrooper game where you're flying like this with your Switch remote.
Bring back the Wii mode. Bring her back.
Oh, the Switch 2 is going to get announced next year. So, or I think they're going to sort of give us a glimpse at the end of this year, and then it's going to be announced for the next holiday, which I'm not ready to let go of my Switch, but I may, if all games are transferable, I will. Here you go. Give me something new right now.
I would love to see a new one. I don't know. I kind of felt I picked it up, and then the vid happened, and I put it down, and then I feel like I didn't get to. I didn't spend as much intimate time with it as I have like other like Nintendo consoles.
Yeah.
So a new one would like revitalize my relationship with Nintendo.
I think because the pandemic happened, and I think the Rant Pack can speak to this. Like, y'all know I was trying to get a Switch for like the longest, and then I got that Switch Lite, which never again. And of course the panty happened, and like I needed that switch to get through it with Animal Crossing. And I think that's where my connection with it came from, like less about even Smash Brothers, which is still my game. It was, I couldn't believe Animal Crossing. I have over, I think I have almost 2,000 hours of playtime with Animal Crossing.
You play Animal Crossing, and I took turns between Overwatch and Civilization 6. I clocked stupid hours playing the game.
Like, you just get lost in it. Like, for me, it was just seeing my little wink, 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 wink character just like talking to these random fucking animals.
Shout out to the Zip Girls. A vast tomb. Yes.
Dooley, what is the last movie you saw?
The last movie that I left my home, because I watch movies every night.
Oh no!
Me leaving the home.
Okay, if it's Smile 2,
because Smile 2 was the last movie that I saw in theater.
Okay, so then we can finally just do our review together because we.
Baby, first of all, go see this movie.
Okay,
go see this movie. Go see this movie. When I tell you, it is one of the best movies I have seen this year. Like it's up there with Long Legs. It's up there with The Substance. Go see it. They're sisters. They're all sisters. All sisters.
I have a different feeling about Substance and of course Long Legs in their own genre of horror compared to Smile 2. For me, Smile 2 is the best of the commercial horror movies that we've gotten versus like The Substance being its own genre of its own kind of horror movie, and Long Legs for me having its category of not being scared lies, because I jumped the fuck when I saw those eyes and that shit. I said,
baby, I have the text messages. I will go back and I said,
I lost my ever-loving shit when that part came out because I don't like demonic stuff. I'm like, oh no, I was in the church, sweetie. So like, nah, when I see that, I'm like, nope, I don't do the possession kind of shit. That's not my forte. However, I did like Long Legs for the fact that it was so creepy. And for me, it was about the atmosphere and the way it was filmed and shot that made me go, okay, I live for this shit. But The Substance for me is still my ultimate movie of the year. That just blew my fucking mind, man. But Smile 2, shocker. Because Dooley was like, Matt, you got to go see it. I'm like, are you sure? Like, I legit took an Uber, paid money to go see this movie. What is it? $16 back and forth. Baby, I went in that theater. I was the only person in the movie theater, row C in an AMC. Y'all know what it looks like. Reclining seats. I kept seeing shit out the corner of my eye. That's how paranoid I was. That movie had me hollering and screaming. Like, again, glad no one was in there because the guy who came in to do the trash or whatever was like, we could hear you from outside. You were going in. I was like, that was a scary ass shit. He goes, no. And we jumped to when we first saw it. So we all were like laughing because it was like, that's how we felt. We know what scene was coming up and we were just waiting to hear you. And all I kept saying was, oh, when I scream, y'all, I swear, unfortunately, in Lord's name in vain, all that, oh, fuck, oh, shit, hell no. Like, it's loud. It's loud. Voice. Yeah, I'm a hollering.
Matty voice.
I am hollering. I don't do haunted houses. I've been to haunted houses before. I almost got kicked out because I screamed in that man's ear so bad that he literally was like, it's ringing. Like, they had to stop. Like, it was that bad. I don't, because I'm going to hit you. I'm going to run. I'm going to yell. The police will know. 3 counties down. I'm in trouble. Save me. I get scared, bitch. So I'm in there by myself for 2 hours and 4 minutes of that.
Yeah, that was a
no way.
Movie.
No way. It was so good. The first one was boring. I saw the first one right before the second one. First one was boring. The lady was uninteresting, unappealing, family dynamics, boo. The best part about it was the end because it was like, now where the fuck did we just go?
Where the fuck did we? Okay, so that's why I make that the comparison that I make, Matt. So I think Long Legs is dread. Like the entire movie, you are dreading. Smile 2 is anxiety. You are anxious the whole ride, and you're like right with the character. And then I would say that The Substance is panic because there are consequences to the actions that you did not necessarily know was going to pop off. And that's why I say they're sisters. It's the same flavor, but a little different. But it's different.
We were in the same the pill caps for the 7 days. That's the same Tuesday right here. All three of them. You got to take it
It's
at the
Chloe,
same time.
Courtney, and Kim. Same flavor, different vibes.
Oh my goodness. Well, the Caitlyn Jenner of the group, I would say, is Trap, if you will. I did have to.
I haven't seen it yet. Was it what? Was it a flop?
Even C Diggy was like, Matt, that was bad. I was like, yeah, girl, this was bad. Like, M. Night Shyamalan, hang it up. Hang it the fuck up. Like, it was bad. I did not like it.
Damn.
Didn't like Josh Hartnett's acting. Didn't care for the whole, oh, we already know, but we don't know. I will give it this much. I did like the little twist at the end. And I liked how the acting went from the last 15 minutes or so. But I'm going to compare Smile to The Trap because there are two different concerts happening here. One person on stage is M. Night Shyamalan's daughter or someone related to him, as you can tell through the movie because you will see him. And then the other movie is also about an artist as well. Whoever was singing in Trap, bad movie, bad singer, bad. Like, it made it less appealing for me because the majority of the movie was the concert. So I'm like, damn, I'm having to listen to a mid-concert for an hour and 30 minutes prior to us getting to the next part of where we're going here. Oh, that was a lot. Don't do that again.
I heard M. Night was inspired by a certain bland Nashville-based pop star. And he was very curious about folks' like allegiance to her, which inspired the movie. That's how we got the movie.
That there is a part that will play a factor, but that's not actually what it is, unfortunately. But there is a part that actually does play a huge factor. But no, that is not at all unfortunate. And I know that's why Peace got that. That is not at all worth it. No, I'm afraid.
That's fascinating because I've been reading about it because I've been curious about it. I just haven't had a chance to go see it. And
like, it
I
does
found him
give
talking about the Swiftie girl.
The super fans will happen, and there's a portion of the movie where that will play a huge factor. And I'm not trying to give it away, but it's not that deep, unfortunately, because it really has more to do with the dad. And I will say, Madeline Lestrange is correct here. Got to give this a highlight. Concept was great. Like everything around it, and Bleecker and me talked about this because Bleecker defends the movie, and I'm also like, Bleecker, you have great options of great movies, but that's not going to be one of them for me. You know, that's where we're just gonna have to disagree there. But like, I should ask Bleecker if they want to come in here. It's a movie conversation. It's just I don't believe in Josh Hartnett anymore as an actor. I'm afraid Sin City was the last of it for me, my friend. No shade in the faculty. So, early 90s, early 2000s run, I'm cut. And M. Night Shyamalan, you still owe me money for The Village. I still have my issues with Lady in the Water. You know, all of that jazz.
M. Night Shyamalan has devoured his social credit with millennials. We have been disappointed for more than a decade at this point, and we will never forgive him for The Village and Lady in the Water. We will not let that man breathe.
Lady in the Water was so good until the final act, and it was like, where's the guy? It just was so ridiculous. I'm talking about the way it all came together. I remember being in that movie there going, boo. You know, I will say The Visit I liked with the kids and the grandparents. I will give M. Night Shyamalan that much, and I will never get that image of that old man throwing his diaper in that child's face and just rubbing it in. I laughed, and I also cringed at the same time because I can only imagine. I can only imagine that. Gross. But like, other than that, he doesn't really do it for me anymore, and he tries so hard, and he needs to insert himself into every movie, and that now irks my soul. Like the fact that in Signs he was the guy that was the one that killed Mel Gibson's wife. Like I was just like, oh my god.
He
like
want to be Tarantino so bad. He want to be in the movie. In the movie.
I just appreciate him not getting in his films and saying the N-word as much as he possibly can. You know, like that I will give him much credit for, because as much as I love Quentin Tarantino's movies, that man goes in there and does way too much sometimes himself. Pulp Fiction, that entire scene. Does this look like a dead storage to you? I'm like, really? You gotta say that? Like, why you gotta say that?
Girl, that.
Like, and then you wrote Django Unchained. I must look at you funny. Like, I gotta look at you funny.
Django a couple weeks ago.
Oh my god!
But I will the tooth on top of the wagon.
But you know what got into circulation? You know, I kind of love this new generation of people, Dooley, because this also says that we are getting older and it's starting to see a lot of our early 2000s really get the shine it deserve. Baby, they have found Kill Bill recently. And I have noticed so many videos pop up online, in particular, the fight scene between Elle and, Beatrix.
Beatrix. Got it.
Yeah, when they were in the trailer, and I saw that clip, and I was like, y'all, the fact that people are just now discovering it, I'm like, you do not know how it was
with that snake.
when we were in that movie theater. And again, the Act 2 is not a fast-paced movie, so we were just enthralled into the dialogue of everything. The whole Buck situation, Elle just did that bullshit with the snake and all that and was walking out. And all of a sudden, you see these big-ass feet bow, and they just go in. I remember you could hear a pin drop in the movie. They're like, what is that? Full fight scene, old school style. Perfection. Plus that speech. LB. Something I always wanted to ask you, just between us girls. What did you say to Pi May to make him take your eye out? I called him a miserable old fool. Ooh, shouldn't have done that. You know what I did to that miserable old fool? It's Uma Thurman's yes, go ahead and tell me, blood-soaked face and everything. I killed that miserable old fool. That's right. I poisoned his fish heads. I killed your master. And now I'm going to kill you. And with your own Hanzo sword, no doubt, which in the very near future will become my Hanzo sword. Bitch, you don't have a future. You will never. You had to be there. We hollered in that theater like, yeah! Fuck her up, thinking it was about to be this epic fight.
She had been annoying the whole time, and it was like now it's your time.
Trying to get her in the hospital and everything. Like, you're crazy, and then snatched her. Like, that was the most wild part, because technically Elle was getting her, but she said whoop. And remember, Pi May's training, we sat through a whole 20-minute scene.
Like, why are we watching this?
Training about her learning to hit someone literally right in front of them. And that was the gaggiest part. I said, Quentin, I will give you this much credit. Thank you for that. Because we need that.
She pushed herself out of the coffin and then snatched that lady's eye out.
It was everything. My one disappointment with it was the Bill fight. That was my one disappointment with that. I hated it was like in the backyard of a house and they fought that way. It was so personal. I really wanted them to go out to the beach and it being like this big moment with the and all that. But I also thought the 5-point thing, he taught you, he did. I was like, okay, that's sweet. But yes, part 1 will still be my favorite. That was it. That was it. Vivica, that was your best role.
All the action was. All the action was in the first one and all the story and exposition was in the second.
For the sake of my daughter. Bitch, don't put your daughter in front. It's the way she was like, the sake of my daughter.
She's like, girl, please. After you snatch mine, please.
Literally, talk about that. Make us about square. I was over it. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. The Kaboom box, everything. Serial literally was telling us what the gag was going to be. Loved it, love it, love it. But yes, I gotta say, if you're gonna see a movie, go see Smile 2. It was wonderful. It really amped up every moment. It got worse and worse and worse. Like Dooley said, the anxiety
just
got
from worse to worse.
I was literally at the edge of my seat, like the further we got down the line, because I was like, no, the scares are happening too frequently now. I can't do all of this. The dancers part, like, no, that was when I was like, all right, and scene. Like, I literally was like, nope, we wouldn't. Out the door. Lots of twists too that I really did like with the movie, and the ending was particularly horrifying. Like, wow. So yeah, that was really good. Good stuff. I'd recommend those two. Smile 2, The Substance. I do recommend Long Legs. I don't recommend Trap. I don't recommend Salem's Lot. That wasn't good at all. The remake. Sorry. And
The
y'all,
remake of the OG.
yeah, y'all made Alfre Woodard look stupid. I don't appreciate that. And yeah, don't appreciate that at all. Listen, sorry, we just started talking about movies here. Welcome to the non-election conversation. This is your reprieve from all the madness that's happening today. Oh, I saw Maxine. Let me get to it. If you want to throw some love our way, please and thank you for us hosting with the most in today. My tippy poo jar is downstairs. PayPal.me for /MattyRants, Cash App $MattyRants, Venmo Rants, and Dooley's is $ Dooley Does It on Cash App. A little bit of love does go a long, long way in these really tough times. So we'd appreciate anything and everything, but also your audience, you being in the audience today is honestly amazing. And the thumbs up in the comment section would really appreciate you too. I can do 6 p.m. Eastern. Sorry, this is 2:30. Okay, work. Mateo, you there? LOL. Perfect. I'll be done with my live by then. I might just order a pizza and just play games and try to fall asleep, if you will. Mateo, you there, baby? You've been called to the floor, hun bun. 6 p.m. Eastern. What's gooey? What's gooey? It's me, Peach. Okay. Oh, you said what's up? Okay. How can I send Dooley some? Thank you, Chabo, for the super chat. That goes into my titty. So if you want to send something in Dooley's titty,
you can send some to $DooleyDoesIt on the Cash App. You can send it to. Actually, just go to linktree.com/Julie__noted. And all the links are there. Everything is there.
all
Quite
of
literally.
them, take it out of there. Oh, they're in there. Thank you, Julie. I appreciate that. You know, we want to say that. Can I be honest? I'm sick of the A24 propaganda. Like every trailer is A24 now. Well, I mean, at least we're getting really good stuff from them lately. You know what I mean? Like, I'm thankful for A24 to be honest with you, because every time I see Lionsgate, I'm assuming Tyler Perry has something else of shit to share with us. Just to be fair. Peace to Mateo. I missed this. Thank you so much for the super chat. I heard rumors about the next Animal Crossing. Oh, honey, I read what was data mined. Peace to Mateo. You know I'm on it. The city, literally, you're getting to try, like the fact that it's going to be multiple, like stuff that's I was like, oh, okay. So we're going to have like an actual life to live. We're gonna have a life more than just us maintaining an island. We have to do stuff in cities. We're gonna need cars, apparently. Like what? I was like, okay. I don't know if it's like we can customize it or if it's like we build it up as we go, but that's also a part of the process. Like we're supposed to be traveling and shit. I was like, excuse me, like I don't know. It's something to do with, I don't know, but I just know I have every amiibo possible, so I will be set to go with my I ain't got to worry about shit, and they better be transferable over Nintendo. I spent money. Okay. Let's see here. Somebody said that I wanted to. I thought he was offering hold, to be honest. That's what a lot of people are posting to get people to vote, to be very fair. Maxine wasn't good.
Who was offering?
Oh, it's just my timeline. Every time I'm on Twitter for you, somebody got their booty open or their chest out with a little sticker. I'm like, you know, I'm like, oh, okay, girl. Yeah, I didn't like Maxine. I thought it was trying to be 3 different movies at once. It was like, first we have the Night Stalker background, which is really just there to tell us what the time is and really all of that. Then we got Maxine running away from her past, trying to be an actress. And then, you know, like we get to the actual what's going on, and I'm like, that's who is the villain. That's what we're doing. This is it. It did not do it for me, unfortunately, compared to Pearl and X. Those were great films, but Maxine was boring, and I thought was just it would look cool. I did like it looked cool, and the music was great.
It was very 80s. It was 80s.
Halsey wasn't in it for too long, so I was good to go. But like, I was mad at what they did with the one gay character in the film.
He was my favorite character.
I didn't like how they did him. I was like, okay, that's a little gratuitous, and I understood who was doing it. So it's like, okay, that's why they were extra, but still. I was like, this is a lot. So for me, I just didn't care for it. I wouldn't recommend it. It was long too. I was like, girl, get to the point. My God.
Yeah,
okay.
I dozed
Paramount
off in
Plus.
the theater, and I dozed off on the couch after.
Ooh, I tell you what, Cameron Knight. Hey, Maddie, I'm so happy that you're live right now. My anxiety has been on 100% genuine all day today. I know, Cameron. Trust me, I'm talking to my friend, and he was like, "I just don't want the same thing to happen to Hillary." I said, "Well, Hillary had emails pop up. The thing they talking about with this other lady is literally her race. Is like the biggest talking point. Like, mama is just let's just hope." Is where you're at if that's where you feel, and for others if you want the other one to win, well, yeah, that's for y'all. Listen, Randy. Dooley, I'm going to ask you a series of questions, and I want you to answer the first thing that comes to your mind.
Okay, I think I like these.
Okay, here we go. What color?
Yellow.
What drink?
Water.
Ooh, specifically, what snack?
It's giving blackberries drizzled in honey with a graham cracker.
Ooh, okay. A little deconstructed crumbled. Okay. This is lovely.
Blackberries. I think they're delicious.
Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening?
That's difficult. I have reinvented myself as a morning person this year. I've gotten up at 6:30 every day this week. Started my day with some writing, some meditation, some prayer. And it honestly like changed up my whole year, and I kind of live for it. So I'm not gonna say good morning because that's for me. That's not for you. I'm gonna say good afternoon.
Well, good afternoon, but breakfast, lunch, or dinner?
Dinner.
Okay, dinner. Ooh,
dinner.
The lounge, the bar, the club.
It's giving lounge. The club is too loud. I want to have a conversation. I did a whole decade of the bar. I don't need her anymore, and so it has to be the lounge where I can sit down with a Judy, maybe sip on something or not, but still be able to have an intimate moment with the people that I came to like hang out with.
I am right there with you on that
Baby,
one.
it's giving 36 plus. It's giving 36 plus.
Yeah.
But y'all don't be dancing at the club no way, and so I should just be at the lounge at that point. Y'all not dancing,
exactly.
So
Before I get on with the series of questions, there is a game that's going to be happening for Mario Party Jamboree at 6 p.m. Eastern with myself, C. Diggy, and Peace to Mateo. We need one more person. I need you to confirm either on this live or possibly hit up my inbox ASAP and let me know. We would love to have a human game. A human game, truthfully, because the AI be crazy with the CPU. They be targeted, folks. But back to questions. Let's see here. Ooh. It's the weekend. Friday, Saturday, or Sunday?
Oh, that's hard. It's okay. It's giving Saturday because that's the only weekend day that I get all to myself. Friday I gotta go to work and then try to like wind down. And then Sunday, I'm anxious thinking about Monday because I only get half of the day to myself. So it's got to be Saturday.
So if it's Saturday, adding on top of it, stay in or go out and do things for yourself?
Baby, I'm a Taurus. You have to beg me to leave my home. Baby, all of my shit is here. I got leaf, food, streaming platforms. I have comfortable blankets. I have aromatics. If I get hungry, I can slang some titties over the stove, or I can press a button and have a nice gentleman bring me some food. Like, Baby, I'm at home.
You better get your rapid fire questions ready for me, Dooley, because I'm like pulling these in here. I'm loving this. And Dooley is a Taurus. Mind you, I just made up with the Taurus I was feuding with for so many years. So that's how I understand Dooley so very well.
Baby,
but
I told you next year, if he's not doing the work, baby, next year's finna slam dunk.
Ooh, spring, summer, winter, fall.
Spring.
Lots of covers or no covers?
It depends.
Do you need to be wrapped, or do you like to have to like air to breathe?
So I'm a walking furnace, and so like I'm already hot. I do not sleep with clothes on. Y'all can keep that. I no. So like to an extent, yes, I need some covering, but like it has to be strategically draped over me because I gotta balance out the hotness.
Is it crazy that I will just sleep with just a t-shirt on? Like, yet everything else is like free, but the t-shirt is on. Like, gotta have the t-shirt, but that is available. Like, please forgive me. I don't know why I'm okay with that, but I think I prefer the like, it's something about the idea of my shirt getting lifted up in the middle of the night. I'm sorry. I'm a Libra. I like to set the scenes. Okay. Hey, y'all forgive me. I get hot and cold. Okay. It's a yes and it's a no. It's an in and it's an out. And that's what I'm trying to have done. I like to set scenes. I'm a Libra.
It is Donald Duck. You Donald Ducking it.
But my life is like a hurricane. So like that is very much right on here in Duckburg. Like race cars, airplanes. It's life is a mystery.
I need you to FMK Amethyst, Pearl, and Garnet.
Mary Garnet. Oh, that's sad because I love Pearl's still my favorite, but I'd have to kill Pearl and mess around with Amethyst. Pearl's, I understand Pearl so well, I love her, but I'm marrying like Garnet is trade, so I'm marrying like Garnet, like Dow, like what you mean? Like, bitch, I need my Melissa, okay? Like, for those of you who know what I'm talking about, from Loving It Pop, you know what I'm talking about.
Wow.
Give me the stud, sweetie. I'm like, bitch. Give me that. No way.
You can only have one condiment for the rest of your life, and mustard is not available.
Oh, that's not okay. That's not okay.
And mustard is not available.
But that's Dooley's not fair.
We both love mustard, which is so random, but we both actually genuinely love mustard.
Can I get around it and say
okay? No, but I do want to answer that question, but now you have to choose between mustard or drag.
Mustard came before drag. What are you talking about? It's so cheap. Like,
I love mustard, baby.
I love it. I put it on popcorn. Like I had people gagging over.
Done it. I've done a little Parmesan, little. I've done it.
So good. Okay, a condiment outside. Okay, well, no, it's going to be ketchup only because a hot dog for me, mustard and ketchup is a supreme factor. It never is wrong on a hot dog. Like a beef hot dog, never wrong. Ever, ever, ever wrong. So yeah, ketchup just to go with the mustard because I can't choose mustard. But yeah. And then for fries, ooh. There are some fries that become better with ketchup. So yes, I must have ketchup.
You are at the pearly gates, and St. Peter has said, sorry, friend, you did not make it. What sin got you caught up? Okay, y'all. The real tea is I'm writing a scene in my fabulous book, and I've been thinking of some crazy stuff, so I'm ready. I'm primed for chaos.
Ooh, what sin? I mean,
what is it?
One that I can say on here, got someone expelled from school because they pissed me off.
So did you bared false witness?
No, they were doing something and I just ratted on them. because they were in my bed with their shoes on, and I was like, "This is wild, bitch." Didn't even clean up, say sorry, eating a bowl of cereal.
The fuggliest sluts I have ever.
So they decided to be in their room doing a narcotic they weren't supposed to be doing, rhymes with Seth, and I was like, "Oh, this is the day." And my RA was in their room going, "What is that smell?" And I gave her an education. Oh no. I was like, I know, right? Well, Matty, what can we do? Well, I'm going to go downstairs and talk to the campus police and see if they can help us with the situation. Next thing I know is the police came up there and I watched that boy get escorted out. I watched him get escorted out. He apologized after that, but too late.
If you had to take the place of one final girl, who is it and why?
Jamie Lee Curtis. I would be Laurie Strode forever and ever. Laurie Strode down. I am Laurie Strode down. One, because I don't want to be what's my girl Nev Campbell's name in Scream, because she was just
Sydney
like
Prescott?
Yes, I don't want to be Sydney because she was a mark. Boo Sydney. Like Sydney was making all the dumbest decisions and the bangs weren't helping, and then she got that ugly hairstyle for 2 and I was like, chop. But like then we get to who else is another final girl that I can think of that I could see? Sarah Michelle Gellar should have been a final girl. And I don't want to be Jennifer Love Huge Tits. So sorry, I have to call her that because that's still one of the funniest names I've heard. I don't want to be Jennifer Love Hewitt because I'm still not going to be, what are you waiting for, huh? I'm not asking for someone to come and fuck me up. No, I'm going to meet them at the door. Like, that's not what we're doing.
That's a good transition. So you have to eliminate one girl's work from the timeline. Do you eliminate Sarah Michelle Gellar? Do you eliminate Jennifer Love Hewitt, or do you eliminate Drew Barrymore?
We needed Drew Barrymore's like scene because that was iconic since it was
maybe America was gagged in 1997.
Like Mama was pop billing at that time for the movie, and we had no indicator that she was going to be the first one out. Like we just knew she was going to be in a scene fighting for her life. Mind you, Scream 2, same thing with Sarah Michelle Gellar, top billing. It was like, oh, bet she gets another reprieve. We get to see her again. Once again, girl, you had to jump out the second floor of a fucking window. I was like, Sarah, like they really doing you dirty, because she was on Buffy too. So I remember this was all that. You know who I'm gonna bring onto the floor? Elise Neal.
What about the Hughley?
No, I'm taking her work because Scream 2, I will never forgive. What? Boom, boom, boom. Like you were gone. You were gone. You were gone. You turned around and you checked it on your girl who wasn't even thinking about you. Out. Get out of here. Y'all said Lucy Liu? Wait, are we just saying all of their works in general as like an actress? As a collect. Oh, then I can't do Elise Neal because I love her. I just was mad that one part. I just wanted that scene to not exist. I was like, can we just have her just live off camera? An actress. Who is
the sexiest actor that Tyler Perry has hired for a Medea movie?
It would be Scarlett Johansson. Would be my answer. I don't need anybody that can play any race.
Yeah. She played the bus from
the Tree.
Family Reunion.
No. Ooh, change my answer. Michelle Rodriguez. Yeah, take her. Yeah.
She's had an interesting career. Yes, had an interesting career.
Not a stud, can go on somewhere. So I'm not gonna do her. Like,
I'm not a stud, baby girl. Are we sure?
She told on herself. Yeah, she can go on somewhere with her. Whatever.
I love you, Dom Toretto.
Chris Pratt. No, because I need Andy.
Baby, Chris Pratt.
I need Parks and Recreation. I need Parks and Recreation. Chris Pratt. That was when that was necessary of him.
He can get out of here.
I really hated his character in Jurassic Park. Whoa, girl. Like, what the fuck is this bullshit?
Not him doing the James Maddesty on the Raptors though. Oh. Hey girl.
I just want to tell you my feelings, Raptors. Like, I really want y'all to stay, but you're going to be extinct and all that. And I'm sorry, but like, there's going to be this white guy and this Asian doctor who are going to find like this mosquito and like this way of DNA. And, oh my gosh. Yeah, no. he's never been the same after just, he divorced Anna, but we'll go there.
Who is a peach? So the fact that you divorced Anna Faris is a lot.
They try to paint her to be the negative one. I'm not.
Anna Faris?
No, not Anna. Mom? No. I even watched Mom. I hate CBS shows, but like,
next you're finna tell me that Martha Stewart is a criminal. Like what? Ooh, y'all are mad.
Convicted, served her time. Thank you, Tita Burrito. I was trying to remember that Janine and Gregory did do the Jurassic Park costumes.
It was hilarious.
It was for me. It was Eva doing Blade, bitch. Like Ava doing Blade. I was too done with that. I can't. Also, I love the writing.
Do we get an episode of Abbott this week?
I think we do, because it's Wednesday and the election. They said following along. Oh, Disney Plus, y'all are doing an actual live? No, baby.
Not right now. I will log on at approximately 6:00 to take a look, and then approximately at 9:30.
Like I said, I am ordering one cheese pizza, as I did for another election that went my way. And I'm using my tradition here. It has to be cheese.
What did I do?
I did an extra cheese pizza, nothing on it, just that, and good things happened. And I remember what happened when I didn't get my way.
I ordered an eighth of clementine, and I set my face on the couch and sat there and watched reruns of the Parkers. Fell asleep and then woke up the next morning at like 2 a.m. Checked in and said, "Oh, work," and then went right back to sleep.
Mine would be Alien Kush at this current time.
Baby, I love her. Okay, y'all, let me tell y'all how my friend Maddie has transformed me into... it's a couple of y'all. It's a couple of y'all that have transformed your girl.
But that's crazy. I'm always told I do that to people. I really am told that, like, bitch, you be getting me on the medications. I'm like, I'm sorry.
Baby.
I mean, I know that stressed me wild sometimes. Alcohol is not it for me. So I'm like,
I agree. Baby, so somebody asked me what this book is about. The simple answer is healing. The simple answer is healing. And it's interesting because as I have been telling the character's story, it has required me to reflect upon my own story. Baby, I have not cried in public this much since I was like a small child. Baby, I didn't cry on the train. I didn't cry at work. Anyway, what I was going to say was, baby, I've never really been all that great at drinking. She has not been my friend.
No, she has not.
I don't need to be at nobody's bar.
Maddie can attest to that. And I'm just going to say just that. I can attest to that. I have seen the
baby,
Hulk.
if you can't read yourself, how the hell you going to read somebody else?
I have seen
up in here.
The Hulk, and that is Dooley. And trust me, I'm all here for the very herbal story he's on now. Because, bitch, I think
based upon that experience, you will love the final act of this story.
If you wrote me in this, I'm gonna gag. If somehow that story relates to me, bitch, I'm gonna laugh.
Matthew is not in this story. However, I think you will very much enjoy the stories that are shared via said character.
I said, oh my God. But listen, we did what we had to do that day. I know that much. Thank you. All right, because that was my job, was to make sure you got out of West Hollywood that night. Okay. Everybody around me, Matt, just let it go. Oh, absolutely not. Because this is a black man in West Hollywood on like no, because it's gonna be, you already know about that.
That was almost 4 years ago.
Mind you, they were talking about that politician man that was out there getting us. So I was like, no, that's not gonna happen.
No, not David Duke. That's the other guy. I'm thinking of, what is her name? It's all that's in my tongue. I know exactly who you're talking about. That was getting the girls with the whammy.
With the stuff, you know.
With
like,
the whammy.
You know, Ryan Murphy about to get to that story very soon.
And Buck.
So yeah, I was not gonna leave Dooley out there. That wasn't gonna happen. He fit the demographic. I do not think so. Like, I was like, absolutely not.
Although I've never had Drano, and I will not have Drano. I don't need Drano in my life.
Ooh, have mercy, Jesus. Listen,
I'm gonna go refresh my seltzer water. I will be back.
Do it like you do it to me. Burn it up. Homogenic. Y'all elections are ridiculous. I'm sorry, not know one country and can get some electronic ballots. I have to admit that I am tired of people ragging on the United States, but I also know that we're basically at the center of what is going on today, especially with whoever we choose is also going to be another world leader. And of course, that person is going to be our representative and then some in exchange for that. So I get it. But if you don't think I already can't see what the fuck is burning in my own backyard, like I get it. So it gets annoying. Not to say that I'm annoyed by you homogenic. I love you down. But that rhetoric I read all the time on Twitter and certain farm accounts and trying to engage in like rage bait and all that kind of stuff. And I'm just like, like we're quite aware. Like we're quite aware of the shit show that we have. But I think we don't do electronic ballots because we see how easily stuff gets manipulated. And like, I mean, hell, when I went in there, my stuff wasn't. Well, actually, I'm not supposed to even talk about it. But you already know. You basically go in there and you did it, do and call it a day. But yeah, every country's got their little issues, and I get it though. But it's America, you know what I mean? And I think why I don't want to get into it or talk about it right now is because technically, if we really want to have this conversation, like there is a lot at stake, like a lot. And so some people believe it's for the better. Some people think it's for the worse. It's all lots of dread and anxiety. So I do know that Miss Jill Stein looks like a dumbass right now for changing her VP at the last fucking second. But then when you have somebody who is T-phobic, I mean, and you not even clock into that, I'm over here going, okay, so that was a lot today to see them being removed off of certain ballots. And I'm go over here like, well, what about the people who did vote for them? And will that even count? Like there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. There are people who are writing in random celebrity. It's just a weird time right now. So
it's wild because every election cycle, a large number, like a noticeable amount of votes get placed for Batman and God, whereas like you could have just placed a vote.
It would like help understand, like you actually sat in line for that, like baby. But okay, sure. I'm gonna do my off-camera moment myself here.
Oh, come on, off-camera moment. Hold on.
Off-camera moment.
Actually, do I need off-camera moment? No, I'm a vibe.
Sorry, I just spoke of some deep stuff, so I needed to do it like you do it to inhale.
I love a bubble soulful dog in many ways.
Dooley, we were halfway through them questions. Ask me something else crazy, friend.
You can ring a bell and summon any mythical or legendary creature in the history of man. Who would you summon with the bell?
With the bell? Ooh, any mythical creature in man?
So I'm thinking of like Chupacabra, Chupacabra, Bigfoot, the Tooth Fairy, the Sandman, stuff like that.
Listen, no shade. Not me wanting to summon a lamp so I could have my you ain't never had a friend, never had a friend, you ain't never had a friend, never.
You want a genie, a djinn?
But the Will Smith version. Thank you.
I'm like, you got to be specific because the OG version, girl, they'll get you.
No,
the Disney version is different.
No, I need the Disney version.
Maybe the djinns, they'll get you.
Specifically, what the Will Smith version. And that's going to be a different movie. Let me tell you something. Okay. But yeah.
You can witness. Okay. It is, you have the God remote and you can put yourself on the set of any video, music video. What music video do you want to watch be made?
Oh my God. And especially as someone who watched the making of when it came to music videos.
And why is the answer Busta Rhymes and Janet Jackson?
It's either that or Toxic. It's either that or Toxic.
Put me on that play.
Or Independent Women by Destiny's Child. Either them three were it.
Those were great.
Oh, Bootylicious, actually. Oh, wait a minute. Oh shit. Thriller. Thriller's a good one. Thriller would be a great time. No, Scream. That would be the one. Scream by Janet Jackson and Michael Jackson. That's my answer. Final answer. Yep. Because I was obsessed with Scream.
Such a good time.
Especially that like breakdown. Oh my God, is it not? I never believe this. I see this. How do you try me? And it was like doom, 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 doom. They were dancing down. I was like, oh, as a kid, I wanted to learn that whole dance. Like, loved it. Michael Jackson's still the greatest. I'm sorry to tell you.
They used to be the most expensive music video of all time, but not anymore.
Very that. Jamiroquai's Virtual Insanity. You want to see that man on a treadmill? That man was on a treadmill, baby. No shade. They put him in the studio, gave him a backdrop, and was like, all right, treadmill, work. Like, future made of virtue. Listen.
Not Freak a Leak.
Although,
hearing Freak a Leak organically on the radio was a great time. That was a fun time.
Can I change my answer to D'Angelo before the fall?
No, you cannot. No, you cannot.
Before the fall?
No, you cannot. That was your final answer. You bust in.
Oh my goodness. Oh Lord have mercy. So, on the set of a Brian Pupper video before the fall. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't want to see that. That's too much juice in the air.
You can either take Everlasting Life or you can pop Keely for throwing that bucket of chicken in the fire. Which one do you choose?
I'll take Everlasting Life. No way, I'm still gonna pop Keely for throwing that chicken in the fire. All team. Still go get her. Still go get her. Like very much that. If you could summon any mythological creature, what would you summon or legendary be?
My answer is the Price Waterhouse people that bring you the check with Ed.
Actually, my mythological creature is the Rice Krispie treat pig from back in the day.
Baby, bring me some money.
No, actually, the Noid. Let's make the Noid a real thing.
From Pizza Hut?
Yeah. Oh my God. I can't. If you could have been there for the process of any album that you love the most being made, which album would it be?
Ooh, that's hard. A reality show by Jasmine Sullivan.
Ooh.
What was she going through? What was she going through? What had happened?
Mine is oddly enough Solange's second album.
Is that Tony?
No.
Or is that Tony the third one?
Oh, excuse me, not the second album, the third one. Yeah, because I forgot she did St. Hadley's, and then she did third album, the one with Benz and basically every Houston location possible. I need to know because I live for that album. I don't care what nobody says. That shit was my sound. Everyone's like, "This is weird." Yeah, I loved it. Like, call me even on the way to the show. Like, please, like, very much that. Channel Orange, Frank Ocean. Ooh. That was brilliant.
Channel Orange, when Channel Orange came out, like it was such a vibe. And then we started to know more about Frank Ocean, and it was like, how did we get here?
Can we influence the outcome? Yes, you can influence the outcome of the album. You're in the studio with her or him or them, and they're asking you questions about choices. I know Beyonce and me would have had a lot of conversations about some of these unreleased songs that would have been on albums and would have been singles, but you know, that part. I would have whole Celebrity Skin. That's a great album.
I know the single. I don't think I've ever heard the whole album.
I'm actually a fan of that album. Ooh. I think it would be No Doubts.
No Doubt.
I'm trying to think of. Actually, no, I wouldn't change anything about any of the albums except for the reggaeton one that they tried to do. I would have told them not to do it.
Don't do that.
You are all white, except for the one guy. But like, stop. You went to Jamaica and you said, "Hey, man, no. Stop it."
With Bounty Killer.
Gwen Stefani, I love you, but you definitely have gone through some vulture moments that I can't look past lately.
She has collected all the appropriation stones in her appropriation gauntlet, okay?
Very much that. Next thing you know, it's gonna be different different countries in Europe are about to get a whole lot of her. Mama's gonna be doing some Dutch work.
She's gonna be Polish.
Everything's gonna change. It's like, where can we draw the line? Return of Saturn is that girl. I listen to that still to this day. But it's my life, don't you forget. I forget how much I love that song. Love that song. Oh, we used to live. We used to really live. Chavo, please forgive me. My sister married a Jamaican. Well, married a Jamaican. I don't know if they're still together, but I did spend some time in Jamaica. Horrible. I fuck all accents up. You all are gonna have to understand. I have my own way of talking. Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. This is the non-election room. We're here with myself, Dooley _ noted, and Randy Marsh from South Park. If you didn't realize, he's stunned to be around so many people of color. Yeah, because Tegrity farms, you know. We're here a part of the new ad campaign because he's getting some cred, if you will. That's a whole episode.
He's gonna use his $1,100 stimmy.
Wait till remember Token's dad. Game on, motherfucker. That shit was so funny. I was like, yo, I can't do this today. But like, we're here to not talk about the election, if you will. We do light little skimmings of it. We are still encouraging you to vote while you still can. But we're here to get your mind off of the stress that's happening right now. If you would do me a favor and hit the like button, share and subscribe if you're new here, get in the comment section after this video and talk about what we talked about today, maybe answer some of the questions in your own way. And also, if you want to drop a tippy poo in our jars for hosting today, just being the nicest people in the world. If you feel bad for us, if you feel sorry for us, but if you love us, but if you like us, if you hate us, if you despise us, whatever you feel, drop a little love. Yeah, whatever you want to do.
Pay me.
Listen, I got my heels on the other day and did a Mary J. Blige dance for y'all. I appreciate the tippy poos. PayPal at me for special events. Cash up those MattyRants and Venmo MattyRants. I had to, and then we did a little Kim on him, you gotta look through the window, shake it up on him, Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, love it. I got another message. Here's your last chance to vote. I know. Okay, Dooley, I need to talk about something, and it has to do with these delivery apps. As you know, my car is down. I've been having to use them a lot. I'm going to complain. Oh,
yeah, because they have lost their minds.
The service fees are out of control.
Okay.
What are you talking about? This much for what? Okay, bet. Correct. And mind you, I'm still going to tip this person. Okay. Correct. However, driver, I have put specific instructions. I have given you an actual pin that I know based on cars that I sat in with trade that I have talked to, that it gets you to the right location. What is going on today? I also don't like it when there is some random person who is not the picture handing me my food in a completely different car, and you're asking me to give you an A+ rating. Better yet, y'all check this out. This man drove me home one day and told me he don't have no driver's license, is using his nephew's account and needs the money. So you need to make sure you tip me, and you need to rate it 5-star because it's my nephew and he's just tired right now. Found out the nephew is 400+ pounds, bedridden, and that's the reason why. And this person is like just trying to make it because they have no way of registering the car. I'm over here in the car.
What in the Gilbert Grape?
And I'm in the car like this with the window down, feeling my Tokyo Tony. Like, if this crashes, it crashes. And that's just it for me. Hair blowing in the wind, and I'm just like, well, it's been a nice run. My cat will be
some
fine.
of the best moments just be like when you be vibing in the backseat of an Uber.
It's the man wanting to have a conversation with me, and I'm over here going, I don't want to know anymore. I don't want to know anymore. You told me to. Remember the story I told you about that man I found out was a supremacist that was in the car with me and wanted to bring up like the school that he was at, the fact they wanted to do something for MLK Day and they were boycotting it, and he was calling them all kinds of this because I was so light-skinned, and I was thinking to myself, like, how has he not picked up? This is all very uncomfortable. And then when I finally got to Target, I was like, by the way, I'm Black. Oh my God. Yes. You deleted the ride before I could even like rate it, but I still was able to get you and clock you and get your ass. Like, because I had screenshot the whole thing while we were in the car in the first place. So now what are we doing? People are weird, bro. Like, help me out. But yeah, I understand y'all want to make money, but please don't bring your problems into the car with me. I'm good. One lady was smoking a cigarette down, had to. Her nerves were bad. I was like, okay, well, let the windows roll down. I was like, all right, baby, that shit was blowing directly in my face. Mama had a rough day. Mama was sitting over there, had an inhaler on top of that. I'm like, you smoking cigarettes and you have an inhaler? This is crazy. My Uber stories are wild, y'all. I had a man slip a number. He was fine though, so I let him slip it. It's all right. I've also had not so fine ones slip numbers. I had someone talk about, I've seen you on the app. I wanted to eject. Like, what are we doing? Why are we talking?
I'd be like, what app? You mean Popeyes? Yeah, I do be on the Popeyes app sometimes.
Like, oh, you saw me on the Whataburger app, like putting in my order, right?
Just like, what do you mean? Tell me more.
Oh my God. I remember I got mistaken for someone before. Oh, speaking, that happened to me recently on a particular app that I'm on, where someone thought my name was some completely different name.
Oh my God, are you Christian Walker?
Don't do that. They would never mistake. Like, Christian would like to be my color, low key. But listen,
well then,
I mean, I like my eye color. Thank you. Nice and brown. Nice and brown. Love my hair texture. Good 3C.
Where's the page?
I'm Black. Been gone. But no, this one guy called me a completely different name. And he then mentioned places where sex was had that I've never had sex before. Not with this person. When they sent me their picture, and they sent me their pictures too. And I was just like, whoa, like, oh, someone slept with you? Wild. But like, it was the fact that he was like giving me addresses, said I worked at like a hospital. I was like, I've never worked in a hospital. I was gagged. I was like, I've never worked in a hospital before. I was like, sir, I've never ever worked at a hospital. My name is not that. I am not this person who you have named me to be. I don't know who you're talking about.
Just hear the dance, that's it.
And I could have blocked, but I was so concerned this would be some psycho like I've dealt with before that made a whole weird account. And I was just like, I need you to know I am not this person and all that kind of shit.
Oh, you be caring too much because I'd be like,
I felt so bad for him. I just was like, I hope you find who you're looking for.
Because you feel entitled to my time. No, blocked.
I just had to tell him, I was like, I really hope you find who you're looking for, but I have never, ever worked there.
Don't talk to me. Blocked.
I would never have sex there. I would never do it there. I'm like, he was describing stuff. Like, he sent a video of, I guess, one of the occasions that they had been on, and I had to see it. I was just like, whoa. Okay, so y'all was like dead ass at a park, like in the middle of the day. Not me.
You ain't never did that before?
No. I have walked in Atlanta through that one particular park before.
That one particular park.
And have been offered by some but like I am not that bold,
Oh,
unfortunately.
baby girl, back in 2009, your friend just was in a mood, and I said, well,
And there's something against it too, because I have walked and seen the shows as well. We kept walking, but I certainly took in what I took in and was like, wow, I need to go to the gym. That's normally what I take from those situations. I am never like, oh, that was amazing. I'm just like, oh, I need to work out because I like how those arms, I need my arms to look like that. So yeah, like
don't do me soulful. Don't do me. You do not know me. You
no,
back up.
I have to save that for the bedroom because then I get to release my inner whatever there. I just not in public. That's not for everybody. That's the show. One day, no, I can't. Not too demure. Not too demure. Not too demure. Demure enough that that's not for me. But I also say, do what you want to do. That's y'all's business. What is on TV right now? Where is my remote? Mamu is passed the fuck out over there. I don't know where Mina is at. That's got me nervous. If Mina is not in eyesight, I get nervous, okay? Because she could be doing some bullshit like she did last time, which I told Dooley that story, but we won't talk about that.
That is a tragedy.
Oh, saw them again, and this time it was the where it was supposed to be. It was because I had to tell them. They were like, "Excuse me." I'm like, "Yes, yes, that
is
insanity, insanity." Okay, listen, she's a lady in the streets. I am not. Okay. I was just at Spooky Bear and I didn't do the dark rooms. Just not for me. I've never done one of those before, even though I have thought about it and have been like, I wonder, but I have never done that before. Nor houses of bathing. Nope. I've never done that.
You've never done a dark room? No? Oh, okay.
I've never been around people that normally do that, or the ones that don't invite me because they think I'm very prude or whatever. But like, I have to see what they look. It just can't be like I no visual view or whatever. I got it. If I can see something back there, that'd be different. But if I go in there, if I feel like it's pitch black and all of a sudden that's what I assume is happening in my mind.
Literally pitch black.
Okay, well, that's in my mind. That's what I'm assuming.
You're
is
not
what
walking into the dark dimension.
I'm like, who is leading me in here? And I'm going like, what is? Oh, I don't like how that feel. Next, like I just that's my concern. Oh my goodness.
That's not really my main. But like I have been to a party or two in my lifetime.
Okay.
That's not everybody's vibe, and I understand.
Listen, this is still Christian because they had this in the Bible too. By the way, they just had different names.
Church. They was doing it at the church.
And Sodom and Gomorrah is biblical text, by the way. Thank you. Okay, but no, but listen, it's more like black. Oh,
correct.
Oh, okay. Not Matt would be a hot come on. Listen, I've been asked to go plenty of times. I'm just oh my goodness gracious. We are not gonna pick on that topic here. Yeah. Homogenic, and that's just fine. That's just fine. Good for you. Right? We're gonna high five that together.
Not very bachelorette of you, homogenic.
Bachelor.
That's not very bachelorette of you.
Oh my goodness, Dooley, what's on the menu for tonight's dinner for you? What do you eat?
I have no idea. I'm just trying to. I haven't decided that the Earth will exist tomorrow, let alone.
I low-key want to heat up my food so bad right now. Oh, Peace to Mateo just voted, y'all. I saw via Twitter. Congratulations, Peace to Mateo. Your vote counts. James Ross also voted too.
Shout out to the artist formerly known as Taurus. Shout out to you.
I just love how every time they put her on a list, him on a list, he'd be like, "The fuck is wrong?" I don't know why it makes me giggle because I'm just like, y'all, just let it go. Don't substitute it over for Raven. Just let that be and just omit that portion of it. That's
baby. If I had to endure years of trauma because of some things that I did a good job at, I would be mad too.
And like, also, there are people that act just like that they be hyping. And honestly, I don't know. Sometimes Dooley, I have to be real. I told these people yesterday, I am so tired from this fandom. They have drained the life out of me. They have taken the joy down in my heart out of Drag Race. I'm still here and I'm enjoying it. But every time someone come in with this, you can't say, you've ruined you've ruined it. But shout out to everybody on the show and shout out to the franchises. I wish they would sort of stagger it a little bit, even as a content creator. I'm like,
we need to go back to 2016.
Jesus Christ.
2016 rollout.
Because it's become like, I don't know where to turn. Like, oh, should I watch this or this or this or this? Who do I keep up with? What are their names again? Who is that? What languages is in her? Like, I get a little bit lost here. And, it's still a good time. And I will say House of Villains has been a nice break from all of that and back to the reality TV of, they're saying some wild ass shit and no one should take it seriously. That part. But, it is what it is. All right.
I'm like, I don't know what she's going through, but I'm gonna let her go.
I'm looking for hope. I can't find it now. It's in the wrong place. Where will we be in a few hours? In a few hours. Oh my gosh. I'm also just tired in general.
Baby, will the IRS exist in 12 hours?
Mean as a bitch. 5:30 a.m. I watched her jump directly from my bed onto the back end of the wall. Okay. And then run into the living room, knock the ring light down, knock one of the tables over, knock over her thing, hit the cat tower right back here, pop down, go back in the room, do it all over again, bound off the window. And then just sat there and was like, tail just doing all of this. And then she just lays there and just goes right to sleep. I could not take it. I couldn't take it. 5 straight minutes of boom. Mamu was just staring at her. Like, I swear to God, I wish, I got to have a camera up. Mamu and me were just looking at her like, what? And I literally said, are you okay? She, yeah. It's like, oh my God. Like 5, but Lisa, 5. Like, it was so early and it just happened out of nowhere.
That is the kitties of me.
She then likes to wake Mamu up, which is some bullshit. Because he be knocked the fuck out. And then she'll just go on top of him. And he's like, bitch, what? Like, girl. Every time. What are we doing? No, she's like, no, we're playing now. We're playing right now. And then she then gets mad because then he be really like fucking her up. And then he want to start humping her. And it's like, okay, now y'all have lost the point of this. Y'all can't have no babies. So I don't know why you dry humping her right now. And then she's this little slut because she be laying like, nah, she do all that. I'm like, girl, anywho. y'all ain't doing
they
nothing.
Never stopped a human. I be like, listen.
I can't.
Let them live the fantasy.
What lyrics? Actually, let's do this, Dooley. Live chat, ask us some questions here. We're going to answer everything for you because we're an hour and 28 minutes into this piece. I would like to wrap this up by 5 so I can at least order my food and have it ready.
I can give y'all another 45 to an hour. I got it. I got y'all for that.
Yeah, we got another hour in the juice here, but I need to wrap this up by 5 so that way. Wait a minute. No, I don't. What is 4 o'clock? Yeah, I need to wrap it up by 5 because we're about to do the Mario Party Jamboree with Chris. And I'm going to be ordering pizza in the last 30 minutes of this. So by the time it wraps up, I can go grab it or whatever. Dooley will probably be hosting while I go grab my pizza. Who will I be ordering from? I don't know. Domino's is offering buy one, get one free right now. And that actually would last me a couple of days. But it's Domino's. And the last time I had them, it wasn't good. It really wasn't good. I was so confused. What happened, Domino's? I used to love you. What's your favorite fast food order? Like,
oh, that's tough. It depends.
Like, give me a restaurant and I can give you the order. You have to give me a location. Because I'll tell you everything that I order from every location. I'm a Libra and I'm a Libra of habit. Never change the order up unless like necessary. Taco Bell. Oh, chicken quesadillas. Down every time.
It depends on my mood. I'm good for a chicken quesadilla
or chalupa
with jalapenos, 2 potato soft tacos, and something else.
And lots of sauce too. I drench the fuck out of mine. Like,
give me the Diablo. Give me fire.
Just mild and hot for me. I like you know better. Okay, listen, you know how I be. That be in that restaurant. It's gonna be there for a while. So yeah, just mild and hot. I'm trying to have a good day. And yeah. A chalupa is the bomb. That shell is so good. I just be like, oh honey, just give me the breaded fried fuckery, okay? Just give me all of that. Any burger spot? Ooh.
If I'm at Wendy's, it's probably a double with cheese, tomato, onion, extra pickle.
I can just do like the regular burger from them. No onions, no tomatoes, large fry, all natural lemonade. And then I'll probably get like a side of nuggets just because I like their nuggets.
Yeah,
their nuggets are cute. A little light. Yeah. No dessert from them because their Frosties don't do it for me like they used to. The pineapple on the one though, the one that do the Krabby Patty meal one. That pineapple chewed, friend. I was sorry. I was like, oh, okay, this kind of gave, but I am a little disappointed with Wendy's after they changed their fry recipe from that sea salt one that we used to have because those used
I liked her.
Crap.
I liked her.
If it's McDonald's, 10-piece McNuggets.
I haven't been to McDonald's since the boycott started. So
well, they also had an E. coli issue with slivered onions, and specifically for their quarter pounders. So I'm like, so what onions are you putting on the other stuff? So yeah, they had to deal with a recent callback. I don't do In-N-Out because I'm a Whataburger guy. They do have In-N-Out in Houston now, but Whataburger is king. And if it's Whataburger, because I'm a dainty princess, a Whataburger Junior. Add cheese, no onions, no tomato. And because I'm a fatty, I'm gonna get also a 3-piece chicken strip with gravy.
You don't want vegetables on your burger.
There's lettuce, bitch. What are you talking about?
That don't count.
That is count. That's greed. Thank you.
That don't count.
It's greed.
Well, we don't have her here. So if I'm going to Five Guys, I want a double bacon all the way.
Extra grease in the bag. Yep.
All the way with a small Cajun fry.
Them fries are gonna fall out before he gets home because all that grease at the bottom. Dooley gonna be eating it like this. Yes. I have a love-hate relationship with Five Guys because it's always the bread gets so soaked in just gross afterwards. So you have to eat it fresh. I do like, do y'all know about Smash Burger? Like, I like Smash Burger, but they recently upped the fuck out their prices and their chicken tenders need to burn in hell.
Ooh.
Y'all are wrong for charging me in Houston $7 for 3 tenders alone. You're crazy.
That's
$7 for 3? They're not even that good. They're oversalted. But their milkshakes are everything. I will say that. I don't go to Five Guys anymore because I don't have mortgage money. I can't.
Also real.
Five Guys is so expensive. It is. It very much is. You know what is overrated that people like? To me, what is that one place called? on, Matt. They got them in Houston now. They were in LA that I used to go to. I don't think they're great at all. They have those not wedge fries, the crinkle fries. Come on, Matt. What's it called? It's a burger spot. And I don't go there enough to have the name memorized. But when I was in LA, I just remember Raising Cane's I can talk about because they're on Shake Shack. Shake Shack. Thank you. Overrated.
Shake Shack.
Overrated.
I like I love a Shack Stack.
Overrated.
I love a shroom burger. I love a double. I love a cuss. Like, I'm into her.
I can't do it. I was like,
Baby pumpkin. Del Taco was that girl. I love Del Taco as well.
Ew, Del Taco.
Del Taco.
Ew, Pepsi products, boo.
Baby, the Del Taco in Detroit was always fresh, always flavorful, and them girls was ghetto, but your food was together. Shout out to y'all.
Ooh, question, Dooley, and I know probably I know the answer, but here I go. Church's Chicken, KFC, Popeyes, Hearts.
So the answer is Popeyes, but give me that Church's biscuit.
See, if you've had a Hearts roll, you would take the rolls from Hearts because Hearts does these fresh like rolls, bitch. Like, you know,
I've never been there before.
Oh, Fred, I gotta let you have them rolls one day. You're gonna get your ankle taken off because the motherfuckers taste good and there's a little honey on top. So it's like, just tastes so good. Popeyes, if I want my chicken to be seasoned the way I want it to. If I want extra crispy, though, I need to go to KFC. They're the best to do extra crispy. That mother is going to crunch when you bite into it. And I agree with Dooley. The biscuits at Church's are fried okra, too. They're the only spot that does fried okra. What the hell? Why is that not a staple in a chicken spot? I love fried okra. Give me the slimy little okra in there, a little crispy on the shell.
And if you just happen to be at one of the churches that is connected to the White Castle, you can also get you some fried clams, and they are delicious.
Happy as a clam, I am. Shout out to Tammy Brown. Happy as a clam, I am. Popeye's mac and cheese be good as fuck. Okay, we got to talk about that real quick.
It's okay.
It's oiled down. like I will eat it, but it's gonna be Slimer later. Like it is oil, bitch. You be eating it and you can just taste that fat. Like it's like, okay, a lot. We just going. Here you go. Hypertension. Very much that. Let's see here, Chicken Express for me. Have you ever had Louisiana fried chicken? There's a spot that there's like an actual. See, that's not out there. You need to come back to Houston. I need to take you over there.
I have all these places that I keep saying that I need to pop up on. But if y'all keep making things more expensive, I can't go nowhere, girl.
That part. Hearts is actually still around. I saw one the other day. For me, there's a Korean fried chicken spot that's owned by Black and Korean folks. Like it is authentic. Like they have kimchi on the menu, that kind of feel, but it's also fried chicken with their wings. Yeah, that's one of my new spots to go to. I like the local shit out here. I prefer that versus chain places. Arby's is disgusting.
I go there for French fries and mozzarella sticks. That's it. I don't get nothing else but French fries and mozzarella sticks.
It has to be a cold day in hell, and I have to be a hungry heifer to get that beef sandwich with cheese and call that good.
You don't want a beef and cheddar?
I do like the mozzarella sticks. I like mozzarella sticks in general. Actually, cheese, anything. Meat cheese. Me want to eat breadsticks. Oh, my options are let's put in my options, Dooley. Oh God, here we go. The one place that does New York style pizza is too far away for me to deliver. And the last time I tried it, it came like an hour and a half later, and that motherfucker was cold. So I don't even want to like hurt my feelings.
Then you be mad and you got cold pizza.
So there's Domino's, Papa John's, Little Caesars. I'm just taking that off the list because Marco's Pizza, which I've never had, but I keep seeing ads for. Pizza Hut, oh my God, I might do Hungry Howie's again because that's college pizza. Mod Pizza.
You gotta get fresh.
Mine came fresh last time, and it was
Hungry Howie's also outside of Michigan is weird because they're franchises.
I know, but it's just so goopity goop like cheese and just I don't know, something about the way it tastes to me. It reminds me of college and my drunk like really getting tossed days. Oh, there's a Brothers Express pizza. I love their pizza. Oh, I have options because it's still early in the day. Marco's is good. Are you for real? It's good. I've never had it.
I've never had Marco's. I don't know nothing about
It's Marco's. I see the commercial all the time, and I see locations, but I'm like, is this? And I gave up on Pizza Hut. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I can no
Bring back
longer care.
1998 Pizza Hut. Bring her back.
She's never coming back. Every time I see one of the little standalone restaurants, I'm like, are there red cups? Is it a buffet style? Because I will go into I'll go into a CC's Pizza now. They still have them out here in Houston, and I will do buffet style and pay my $11 a cup and a plate, and I will get all kinds of just my blood pressure up, full on, possibly gonna be pre-diet, whatever. I'm taking all the bread because those cinnamon rolls.
I was just gonna say.
They have those dulce de leche ones too. I
have not been to a CC's Pizza since high school. However, during high school, I lived at CC's.
Especially as like an athlete, you know, when we would have to like stack up a bitch or, you know, or just eat to fucking like live, baby. That was me. I was like, okay, honey, I wanna do all of that. Okay. Give me a Sizzler. I went to a Sizzler for the first time in my life, and that was not the experience for me, Tito. I'm also going to talk about places like that, like Golden Corral and stuff. That is still the wildest experience for me, the buffet, getting up. It's people who be really just standing over food and just getting all of it, and they're just, and you know people are waiting, and they're just like, have a friend come up. Oh, here you go, girl. Handing them I've literally had someone do that to me, handing them the tongs and shit. I was like, I want to fuck that.
Baby, don't even get baby the crab leg. The girls are waiting for the crab leg and the steak. Golden Corral is an experience. I've gone a couple times. It's not my regular.
You will be fed.
I'm not a buffet girl no more. But like,
oh, how I used to love a Chinese buffet
back in the day.
I'm trying to eat. Like that back is me. We're getting plates. They said we can't take nothing home. All right, bet. I'll be full for the day. Very bad. No bottoming for me. Ooh, this is a good one. Chili's, Denny's, or IHOP. Well,
I have not been to a Chili's or a Denny's in the last 10 years. I have not been to an IHOP in the last 5.
Went on a date to Chili's recently. I appreciate them wanting to take me on a cheap date. It was fine. Denny's, I've had last year, I think was the last time I tried it. IHOP, I've had recently because I needed to get like breakfast one day and I just didn't feel like cooking. Chili's still gives me the willies because it looks like a bathroom with restaurant seating. It's something about that tile that offers the sample of urine in the midst for me. I just can't do it. But I do like how cheap Chili's is sometimes. And I will say that their mozzarella sticks, they have upped the fucking game on. Yes, I have tried those ones that are soaked in the Nashville hot stuff. Dooley is everything. And they're gooey.
I also have not been to a TGI Fridays or an Applebee's in the last 10 years.
So I've been to TGI Fridays recently too. And unfortunately, it's ass now. Unfortunately, it is ass nugget bucket. It is booty.
Damn,
it is booty.
I ain't been to a Red Lobster. I ain't been to an Outback.
Outback is still what it is. Mid food for people that think they're it's mid, but for people that think they're doing something like on the date, like you got your girl rib.
Cheesecake Factory in the last 10 years.
Well, that's because you have taste. I'm okay with Cheesecake Factory because I know what the food is. It's line cooked food. No shade. And there's nothing wrong with line cooks, but to me, ain't no one put no heart and soul into that dish. So I'm not expecting nothing from a Cheesecake Factory. I know I'm going to get a pineapple upside down cheesecake. I know that much. I know the salad's going to get me where I need to go. I know that the fried macaroni cheese balls is the best thing on the menu. And I know if I order anything else, it will be an okay experience, but it is overpriced as fuck. Very much that.
Soulful, your question is different for me than it is for my bestie here, because
Dooley's over
we
in
got bodega.
And we have convenience stores out here. So my answer is going to be 7-Eleven. Is going to be just my answer
like,
based off
the
of
bodega
that.
be given. In Detroit, my answer is Coney Island, because like the Coney Islands are delicious. In New York City, the bodega, like I can just pull up and ask for bacon, egg, and cheese. I get a chopped cheese. I get it, whatever. Like,
As somebody who has been to a bodega, when I was out in New York City, I can concur with Dooley. That was an experience. I loved every bit of it. I wanted to live out there just for the bodega life. I just wanted to walk in there and have non-conversations about food that can be prepared while I'm getting a bag of chips and a soda. I was here for
you
it.
can get your cigarillos, some soda, and a sandwich, and then go sit your tail back at home.
And sometimes a show while you're in there.
And sometimes a show, depending on what's going on.
Now, I will say there are convenience stores out here that are also live and in color. Okay. And I have seen shit go down. But, you know, it's mostly with homeless people, and that's kind of sad. But it's also with people trying to have arguments with homeless people, or people getting in arguments, or just full on nonsense. I remember some dude I went to high school with was in a corner store with me at the same time. And then a whole fight broke out. Literally, we were like, oh my God, I haven't seen you since high school. All of a sudden you hear, bitch, bam, just like, oh. And it reminded us of the high school. So, and we used to go fight at the gas station. It was the Conoco, baby. For those of you who went to Westfield, you know what Conoco. I don't even know if it's there now, but it is what it is. Or we go to the Walgreens parking lot that was right there, or where the KFC in the Sonic was. That's funny. Or go to Cranberry Park. Because somebody was always going to do it in the park over there, because everybody lived over there. Oh, that's so funny. Welcome back, Peace. Thank you for voting. See, Diggy has confirmed we will be going live and in color for our Mario Party Jamboree game. We have another spot available if anybody wants to join us. It is 4:18 now. I'll probably be ending this live around 4:45. 4:50 to make sure I get my food in time. I haven't even ordered yet because I'm a Libra and this is my indecisiveness. Y'all are asking us questions. What's the gooey? What's giving? Eddie Ed. This may be, I don't know what that is. El Georges or no. What's that? I don't know what that is.
No Sam. Nintendo.
Okay. Help us out. We are a little bit behind on that. Anybody? Listen, I know that there's a lot going on today, and I just want y'all to try to take a deep breath. Whatever happens, happens. If it's the results we want, or if it's not the results that we want, the day will move on. We will move forward. Dooley, he said at Coney Island. I can't answer that because I've never been to Coney Island. I want to go.
But like, are we talking about New York Coney Island, or are we talking about Detroit Coney Island? Because in Detroit, like, Coney Island is just like think of it as like a restaurant, but it's like usually Greek inspired, but it's also like the hood corners, like the hood corner restaurant. So you go in there and get 3 chili dogs, some chili fries, and then maybe also a side salad. Like,
I say it's not really a hood store unless you can buy a Lucy. In my opinion,
you
when I
can't
think
buy a Lucy, but you have to order through the bulletproof.
But that automatically makes it there as well. But that's how I always, if I'm in Houston and I go to a corner store and if you can't buy a single, I'm like, oh no, we're in a decent area. But if you can buy a single, I'm like, because I used to date this guy that only would buy them. I'm like, why is that? Of course. Detroit, West 6th Mile, and Schaefer. Ooh, I could hear.
6 Mile and Schaefer. Okay, so my I mean, since you know what you're talking about, my favorite Coney Islands are I love Olympia. I love Olympia Coney Island. I like Lafayette Coney Island. if I'm like, so like I grew up in the Southfield area, and so like Kirby's Coney Island is probably the most convenient, along with Southfield Coney on 14, or with Berkeley Coney Island on, I think, on 14 Mile. Southfield Coney on 12 is also great, but like I just like Coney Island. But the hooder, the more flavorful the food is.
That's how I felt about Timmy Chan's out here, which is basically trash Chinese food through fast food. And when you order your drink, it's red, blue, purple. It's a color.
It's a color.
And it's definitely not Chinese food. It don't taste nothing. It's almost like getting Chinese food with gravy as the base for everything, right? So yeah, it's very that. The fried chicken is popping though, but the one on MLK. I'm going into Solid Park. Oh my god, it was so good. I used to love that one.
If y'all are in the Detroit area, I swear by Empress Garden on 11 Mile in between. I think that's Losser and Southfield, or Fung Limbs in Oak Park. Some of the best Chinese I've had on this planet. That's crazy to say.
It was like a Panda Express, but every location looked like it used to be another fast food place that they then just took over and became successful with. Everything was out of date. Hated going inside. I was like, oh, honey, only the drive-through. But it definitely wasn't Panda Express. And Panda Express, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it hits when I just really need something quick and I'm not expecting like a real authentic experience, and I just want something quick to eat. I always get the chicken teriyaki. Always, like, and
I love a little teriyaki.
And I get the super greens and steam rice, for those of you who know I'm working out and stuff. So that's normally my order. And maybe if I'm feeling a little chunky, a side of orange chicken, because I really love their orange chicken. It's so good. And it's not too spicy. I cannot. Thai versus Thai.
I don't think we should pit two bad bitches against each other,
because they're both good. But if we're really gonna do it today,
I don't know.
It's gonna be Thai for me. I'm sorry.
Hard.
There's lime included in the flavoring, and that's always gonna have me up. I'm sorry for it. The Thai.
It depends, because sometimes I really want, like a little egg foo young combination. Ooh. I might want some chop suey or some chow fun. Like,
some egg flour soup is still my favorite of all time.
But that pad thai hits. Also, drunken noodle hits. Pineapple fried rice hits. I don't know. I love them both.
Hard decisions. I can't pick either.
I don't know how to answer that one.
I do like Chinese food a lot, but it's something about the Thai cuisine, baby. And again, I was on set for Tongue Tied with Pangina. Yeah. Okay. So, and confirmation, because you saw the photo with Nymphia, and you already saw Nymphia in the commercial. So there you go. Anywho, I got to have some Thai food that day, and that restaurant was some authentic cuisine. Like, I got to see them making the food in the back and stuff. It was really cool.
Baby,
that shit. Oh, honey, like that. I watched that lady make it with love. Do you hear me? And I ate it all up. I was like, I put I don't even do spicy. I put the peppers too. There was like the sauce that you could put on top of it, baby. You squeeze a lime on it. I can't believe I'm late to the game of squeezing lime on shit, like especially tacos. Like, that's the only way I want to have tacos now. Onion, cilantro, squeeze the lime on there, some sauce or two, and it's whatever was on the grill. Boom, corn tortilla, double stack, bam. I'm set. It's wonderful. It's a good life. It's a good life. But yeah, lime can go on multiple things. Shout out to lime. Citrus. Shout out to lime. Okay, I got to order a pizza. I'm going to have to make a decision now because time is ticking here. More questions. We're here for it. We thank you for being a part of this conversation today and asking us these things. There's 86 of you here. So what you can do is hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rant Pack family. Don't forget to drop a tippy poo in the jars, if you will. If you want to show a little bit of extra love, it does go a long, long way. I don't want to do Domino's again because it's not Uber Eats. It's actually the Domino's app. That shit was weird because the man said he delivered and he wasn't at my house, so I was running around my apartments looking like a fucking crazy person, okay? He's like, oh, I thought I saw you. And I was like, bruh, give me my shit. I can't.
Swan Thula delivered your pizza?
You know how I felt about their looks this week with the whole... I was like, oh, so y'all really are puppets. Okay, bet. Because the mouth, I was like, bitch, what is going on this good Sunday, Tuesday, today? Pizza Hut, what is your offer, though? What's the free item? Oh, that is a good free item. No, I'm not going to do Pizza Hut. Can't be. Big Brother or Survivor?
I like material comforts, and so I have to pick Big Brother by default. I would never win Survivor. This last season of Big Brother was perfect, aside from Angela Murray.
I knew it. I knew you were about to get Angela.
You are the lint between my toes. You are the chapped lips that I get in the New York winters. You are the itch that I can't scratch in between my shoulder blades. I don't understand why people went up for you. I've just felt like people thought it was funny to watch this agonist, agitated white woman say stupid things and get things for them. You showed us episode 1 when you came for the pretty person. You said some comments where they had to jump to the kittens several times this season that never aired. And so you should be very happy that the producers loved you and ate you up. Because had the girl seen what you was doing and saying, talking about groups of people and in-group, out-group, girl, they would have ate you up. You would have got ate up.
Oh.
I have always said, if I ever get put on a show like Big Brother, they would intentionally put a woman like Angela in the house because they knew that like I would be annoyed by her, but I wouldn't put hands on her. And so now I have to use my words, and like we would just have to be arguing in the kitchen because girl, you are not gonna continue
oh my God.
to make these displays and say dumb things, and then people clap for you. No, mama, that's not what we're doing today.
Oh, Angela. Yeah, that season was hard for me at times. I had to dip out because I was over it.
They kept kicking off the interesting people.
I was like, these are some of the most horrible decisions being made right now. What is going on here? Y'all, I'm going there. I'm getting an extra large New York style crust pizza.
Shout out.
There we go. That's what we're doing. How is this going to fit in the refrigerator? I don't know.
Yeah, it was like Tucker got a little too hot, but like he was interesting. He added a little resonance to the show. Quinn was annoying, but added some resonance to the show. Baby, Joseph barely got to play. We ignored Joseph until it was time for Joseph to like go home. Like Leah got caught up in some mess. T-Core went out early. It was like, what's going on, girl? Like it was that was
T-Core's fault, in my opinion, because she didn't do nothing with her moves exactly the way she was supposed to, and Quinn was way too cocky. I was very happy.
Was making some faux pas.
Like,
but also, I would have been making mistakes too if y'all locked me outside the house for a week and made me seem janky, baby. It's so like I feel like I would be really good at Big Brother, but it's them little things like that would piss me off and throw me off my game. What do you mean I can't go to my bed? What do you mean I have to sing janky every 15 minutes for the next 72 hours? Girl.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to deal with that my damn self. I'm gonna for sure.
Janky. No, girl, I'm napping. What do you want?
Like, let me sleep, please. Just let me sleep.
Baby,
please,
there's one
Lord.
thing when I am tired. So like if I do get hangry, but like I'm a little mean when I'm hangry. But when I'm tired, baby, when I have not been able to sleep, I am a menace. Everybody has to suffer. Everybody got to get it. I ain't get no sleep because I felt that. Because I understood where she was coming from.
Yes, come on, Tanisha. Y'all ain't get no sleep because of me.
I am the worst when I'm tired. Hangry, you know, it's a little touch and go. When I'm sleepy, it's a wrap.
Okay, I was gonna get beef and extra cheese, but I'm gonna get chicken cheese because beef is gonna be too heavy on my tummy. There we go. There we go. Let's go to checkout. Let's do it. Yes, I'm putting in my order. This is such a big deal. Y'all don't know. It's hard for me to make decisions with food. Dooley will tell you, I have been on the phone with him for an hour trying to order food.
Trying to figure out what the heck he's going to order. I'm going to go to the kitchen. I just can't. All right, girl.
I made a decision. I did it. I did it. We ordered our election night pizza and Mario Party pizza, which will be starting in 29 minutes. Peace to Mateo. I want you to understand that I love you and I appreciate you as a supporter. That's it.
Peace. I want to hear about you wear them out tomorrow. I want you to also win. I want you to wear them out.
I just want you to know it's pro rules. That's it. If y'all want to hop in on this game, you might win just because me and Chris may, just be having a day. But like, you may not win this upcoming game. Okay. I just want you to know how I felt. All right. At the end of that game. And then also Chris, who lost 4 stars in one turn. In one turn. I'm talking about Chris. I was sitting there with my phone. Dooley, it's up when the phone is on and you can see the bubbles coming in immediately. Like, you have got to be fucking kidding me. Wait, can I bundle crumble with this?
You don't get no crumble. Get you some water.
I have that in the house already. I ordered water.
Get you some water.
Get you some water, baby. Oh no, crumble's not on my list of. Oh, that sucks. I wanted to get at least one cookie. I just wanted to taste what this dumb shit tastes like. Milk mustache? No, I've had that before. It's not that girl. Not the liquor store is being open. Ooh.
Of course the liquor store is open on election night.
So here's the items I can bundle with this, y'all, that they gave me. Walgreens, Starbucks, Specs, CVS, 7-Eleven, the Michoacana supermarket, the Spanish supermarket, Wingstop, Marble Slab. Ooh, no, I can't. Orion Liquor, PG Liquors, Walgreens alcohol, Sheba Liquor.
They know what the vibes are.
Wine and spirits. Yeah, there's at least. Oh, I love that the movie theater is also on Uber Eats now.
You can get popcorn and stuff delivered to your home.
And no shade, I love movie theater popcorn. Like, no shade.
Yes.
I will eat that entire large tub myself. Oh, I have to remind myself because I just wanted to pop some popcorn. I ordered food just a second ago, Matt. My order is going to arrive at 5. So that is where Peace and C Diggy, y'all better be ready to go because, bitch, I'm be ready to swing.
Not Okane Kasegu on a Rants. Okay,
Kita. Okay, listen. Okay, I'm off tomorrow. I'll be drinking on the Castro, to either celebrate or wallow in pity. Ooh, okay. Real. I got 3 stars in one turn last game, and people gave me the stank eye. Oh, I got trolled in one game because I got the golden tube on round 2, and they attacked me the rest of the game, and then just booed the entire time I played, to the point to where I just kept saying, "Cut it out." And then I gave up on a mini game, and then I got, we're sorry. I'm like, it's too late. Y'all bullied me. I don't even want to play this game no more. I ended up winning because they landed on one of my spots that stole a star. Boom. And then I got the bonus star at the end. So I spammed them at the end of the game. Yeah. Too bad it said connection interrupted right after that. So fuck you. It still counted. Yes. I have ran into them, Peace to Mateo. I have run into them. They come in and they troll you the entire game. The entire game, Dooley. If you are teamed up with them, lose on purpose. Doesn't go until the very last second, and then also spams like the reactions and stuff like that. I need Nintendo to hop on that. Seriously, I hate seeing them. Thinking You Two. I left Thinking You Two were wrapping it up. We're about to in just a second here. I'm waiting for someone to pick up my order. Oh no, love lost. Peace out the window. Oh yeah, I'm dark peach. Okay, in this mother, it's about to be up, bitch.
Dark peach. Y'all hear this?
There is a dark peach, actually. Yes, I am.
Why is Peach dark?
She gets possessed by this witch, I think, or an evil spirit, and she turns bad, and Mario has to like fight her, and she's like super powerful. That was like in Paper Mario 2, I think that was the storyline, but people made a lot of fan art out of it because it's everything, and that's why we have the black outfit in Smash Brothers. One of the reasons that's considered Dark Peach. Oh, she hates Daisy players. Yeah, that's why I don't like Daisy. Yeah. Why I gotta be dark? Why I gotta be white?
Why I gotta be Black Swan?
1,000-Year Door. Thank you. Also, Paper Mario series has gone downhill. Like that new one was stupid. Boo boo.
Just booing Paper Mario.
No, they had a turn-based system game, Dooley, that was really stupid, where like you had to like line up and match certain shit for attacks to work, and if you didn't do it, it counted against you for turns. It was just really dumb. Like I hated it so much. Oh my god, vote me off the island now, because don't let me go to the end. I can't. Why I gotta be a witch? I mean, I thought it was a witch shit. I don't know. She had a hat.
Maybe.
You know? That's what I thought. Shoes. I can't. I would have crashed out. Or that term is used so much now. Not
Crash out.
Tyrese 55 minutes.
What I think is weird, because also like that's also very 90s. The entire Hackers film is on some crash and burn. Like
it was interesting, to say the least. It's like, oh, okay. No, I didn't forget anything. I do like Traders. It's a good show. You getting that? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I would never waste food like that. That's disgusting. Pineapple deserves to have its own glory. Yeah, Tyrese for 55 minutes on Twitter. Just
talking about nothing.
As a man in this world, as a man, who is this? Why do I have to deal with that? As a son who has a mother, why do I experience these? Like, and then he had this wig on, and I didn't know what to take, if to take him seriously, because to me, this is just like all his other acting, bad. And I don't care. I think you did something.
Matthew has opinions today.
I don't care about that man. I think he's a terrible actor. I think he sounds funny when he sings. I just can't do it today. Like, boo, boo, boo. I don't care. Can't stand it.
Opinions.
Also, I had to mute Chapel Roan's name on Saturday night. Oh, I like her. I'm not that much in love. And so the amount of mother she's taking
it, mother.
We're not even on the 5th album yet. I'm like, yo, like please stop. Y'all better still have interest in her next year for all of this that you're taking in, because you saw how fast you drop folks.
I think she is talented. I have enjoyed watching her career, but some of the young folks are putting her in the same category as our Patti LaBelle's and Janet Jackson's and so on and so forth. And I'm like, That's a certain level of longevity that we have
the icon. And I'm like, girl, let her breathe first. Let her breathe. I like her, but I am disinterested when the fandom does this. Lift her. It's like, you don't have to. She's already eating. Just let her eat. Like, please. You know what I'm saying? Like, just let her eat. Because you see, Katy Perry is no longer relevant. Unfortunately.
That album was that was what 3 weeks and then
143 out. Like, no shade. Y'all didn't give that girl no time anymore. And you know, she worked with that one producer. It was a wrap after that. Maybe in my top 10 on my Apple playback, because I'm Dolce saved that song, but Catherine's gone. Catherine is, I don't know if you're ever going to come back, baby girl. You might need to pivot into like bath rugs and paper towels or something.
Not QVC.
Or Sears. Is that still a thing? Like, yeah.
Barely, but yes.
Hennifer did it. You can do it too.
Oh, no, not Henna. She was Hennafel this week. She was a Soy Mi Gente this week at the rally.
Let's get live. I can't let that go. That shit had me hollering. It's the loud, that little shake up. She was like, let me get that vibrato. I was like, no, it's not there though. Good for you. Just Eat ads in the UK. Is Just Eats like Uber Eats? Is that what it is? It's gotta be, right? All right, somebody's picking up my pizza right now. I got to make sure I got to meet them outside because they have some sort of like, you know, ability to completely misread directions in what to do. It's very annoying. Taco flavor. I'm not going to. Nope.
I would love a taco flavor kiss. So you are more than welcome to scoot over here.
Taco.
Bring some Diablo sauce.
Flavor kisses. That is one of the funniest. And I'm so sorry for laughing at that because it is absolutely wrong. But I also laugh at the Tolkien episode too. You've been saying Tolkien this entire time. I was like, I love how they just add that. I know. I was like, y'all are dumb. Because you were dead ass calling him Token.
Like we knew that the man's name was Token, which is why we were like, what? And then that was Token. Okay.
Like, don't do that. But I think the reason why the Jennifer Lopez episode is so funny is the fact that it was like, I'm not Jennifer Lopez. I'm Mitch Connor. And it's like, what? That's right. I've been living this whole life doing this thing. Cartman's just staring at his head. It's so fucking funny to me. Look, he goes, I wonder, will I dream again? Ben Affleck. It's a hand.
Baby, the fact that Ben said that Jennifer almost drove him back to alcoholism is wild. That man was sober, minding his business. And he said, I wanted to start drinking again, so we had to get divorced.
That's what crazy. She gets for saying she hates Libras. Yeah. Like,
I mean,
you are here, Taurus, watching. Another 5 years of not talking to another Taurus, bitch. Okay, listen. There is nothing wrong with us. There are worse sides. Don't do that.
Like what?
Pink Pony Club. Da 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 do 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 do.
She's not gonna tell us.
The Pink Pony Club. Da 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 do do do. Do, 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 big.
She was talking about
listen.
Yeah.
That's what J-Lo was talking about. The problem.
We still don't care. I want to hear what Ashanti has to say. Not, never mind. Anywho, living her best
She's
life.
Also a Libra, as I recall.
Living her best life with Nelly. I said, all right, girl. You better. I'm going down, baby. No street at a Range Rover. Boom, boom, baby.
We are now at the Dooley's mother sending concerned text message part of the evening.
Okay, at least your mama calling asking for concerns. Shoot, I ain't gonna hear from my daddy unless something is necessary.
Maybe I'm being forwarded text messages from the ladies' group channel or something. I don't know. She said be safe.
Xavier, I'm hungry. We got Mario Party coming up. I'm in a good mood. Like, I'm also thinking about what may come. Either the four horsemen of the apocalypse will be popping up very soon, or we get another 4 years to possibly rethink strategy. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's kind of what I'm looking at right now. It's either about to be fucking Handmaid's Tale coming soon to a reality near you, or it's going to be now we have more time to think about what we are still trying to fucking fix and figure out. And there's a lot of internal work to do on many levels. Internal work, not just for POTUS, internal work, positions, seats, Supreme Court, SCOTUS, all of that. So yeah, I'd like to not think about that for hours.
There's two Supreme Court seats up for grabs, presumably something like 60 court seats across the map. There's a whole there is a lot at stake.
So yeah, it's a little, everybody's on edge, and for the right reasons, to be honest. And again, when things didn't go a certain way for somebody, January 6th, and we can say that, and you can walk, that wasn't, you can do all that walking away, that happened. Now when that man won, we didn't do none of that. So I don't want to hear it. I really don't. So that is where my mind is at right now. Is that about to happen again? Is this about to go like again? Like that's where my mind is at currently. Like, how y'all gonna act?
Our first wave of polls closed in 15 minutes. I'm curious to see what happens, but we won't see any action tonight until maybe like 9:30 my time.
That's why I'm like, also don't wait up all night for the poll results, because it's probably going to be either in the middle of the night or in tomorrow, the next day. You never know what's going to happen. You saw what happened one time when it was like, double check again. I know I know there's more there. So like,
as long as there's no shenanigans, we should have a smooth answer around 10:30, 11 o'clock Eastern.
That part.
But we will, baby, I'm having flashbacks to 2000. I remember election 2000. I've always been a little curious about my civic duties, but I begged my mom to let me stay up because I was so enthralled. I was like, what is happening? And then I watched that whole Jeb Bush Florida thing go down. I said, Ma, what is this? And she explained it, and I was like, girl, I watched that play out.
The early 2000s, girl. Yeah. Because I lived through the Clinton era and through both Bushes. You know what I'm saying? So like, I remember the first Bush. Oh, Lord Jesus. As a kid, Clinton, I remember that all going down, the scandal on television. Then here comes Dumb Bush, who, to be fair, later on we appreciated, even though he did do some horrible ass shit and this, that, the other. I know everyone has their own takes. I can't talk about Obama here, but yeah, whatever. Anywho. Then we saw Hill Dog go down. It was like, all right, I voted for Al Gore. I can't believe I voted for Al Gore. Oh my God. Like I was trying something.
The first election that I could vote in was
that was my first one. Yeah.
2004, I was still too young. 2008 was my first election.
And I was upset. Because I was like, that was my first time. And I was like, oh, I got an L on my first go? Okay, bet. Like, ooh, is this how this works? But we got.
I wonder how the world would be different if Al Gore was president. That's crazy to think about. In some timeline, Al Gore was the president of the United States.
I think I would say probably climate. A lot of stuff with
maybe that version of the world is clean. The girls. I think we got bullet trains.
We would be having completely different conversations about the ocean, about wildlife and deforestation. No shade, because that man afterwards was all about that and all about
maybe an inconvenient truth. He said, "Baby, listen, hold on. Do you remember the movie The Day After Tomorrow? One big climate change ad.
I'm just saying, I think we all would be breathing a lot better outside if that man had been president. But it is what it is. We got to wrap this up because I got food on the way and a game to get to and an ass whooping to present.
Y'all can find me at linktree.com/Dooley__noted. Everything is there, from the social medias to the cash apps and things and stuff. If I just happen to piss you off today, please DM me your messages on TikTok at Jamar840. I will respond to them properly. And I guess it's a great opportunity to say happy birthday to my homegirl. Her birthday was last night. So yesterday or 2 days ago. Was it Monday? It was Monday. Or was it Sunday? It was Monday, right?
Yesterday.
Baby, time at this point is just a figment of my imagination.
Yesterday was Monday. Yeah.
Okay. I was like, time don't work in my head no more. Anyway, happy birthday to Jamar. Shout out to you. And as I said in the chat message, the chat, may you have as much success, love, and perseverance as your life as Christina weight loss. So shout out to y'all.
Yeah.
That's the wrong J name, Soulful. That's us. That's
yeah. I'll just take the top note. Thank you, Dooley. You need to learn your homophones, bitch. No, you already know where you can find all my stuff. It's in the About section, Linktree link, Patreon, all that kind of stuff. I did film the drag lib, but it'll be posted a little bit later. If you want to drop a tippy poo, it's all right there. Dooley's is right there too. Yes, happy belated birthday to Jamar, but also happy belated birthday to Cynthia Dahl, friend of the show. They both had the same birthday. Two completely different Scorpios. I'm telling you, like, isn't that the gag? That's why I said in the chat, baby, your sun sign ain't shit. It's wherever your other placements are. Because everybody can be born on the same day, but you completely different people. But either way, love y'all down. Please stay safe out there, no matter what the results are, whether it goes your way or not. However you're feeling, I would really love to see you tomorrow or the next day. We are going to do a Dragula live tomorrow night, so it would be great to see you then. So please, just whatever happens, and we're gonna all get through this, no matter what. Cool, great. Awesome. Clutching the pearls are on my face. In my mouth. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in and being here. We appreciate you so very much. I'll see you for the next one. And yeah, gird your loins. Girdles. Eureka's back. Bye.
Listen. Yeah.